This week in the Missouri Senate, we review a plan to fix more than 200 bridges throughout the Show Me State.
Those bridges that have been identified are obviously bridges that are in need of repair.
That is a process. That process is clearly going to engender discussion.
Senate Concurrent Resolution 14 was introduced on January 29th, heard by the Missouri Senate Rules, Joint Rules, Resolutions, and Ethics Committee on February 5th, sent to the Missouri House of Representatives on April 15th, truly agreed to and finally passed on May 17th, and signed into law on June 10th. Sponsor, Missouri Senate President Pro Tem Dave Schatz of Sullivan says MoDOT has a 5-year plan they revisit regularly.
If someone can make a case that their bridge is more disrepair, but I think as that process has gone forward, they identify the ones and put them and prioritize them in that fashion. So I'm not sure there's a lot of negotiations, but if someone's concerned they're not getting enough attention, they just may be blessed that they have good bridges. They're targeting those bridges that are obviously slated for those replacements.
Senator Jason Holzman of Kansas City adds the legislature relied on MoDOT before it started to dissect the project list.
Where we can rely on MoDOT to give us the highest priority in the budget hearing, the most congested bridge in the state is not on the list. Well, that's because we're trying to target bridges that are under $8 million, so that way this money can go to as many number of bridges, so quantity of bridges as possible.
Missouri Senate Majority Floor Leader Caleb Rowden of Columbia says the Missouri Senate was not alone in this quest.
We talked with the House. I think they have a couple of concerns that we're going to try to address. The variables of how the bonding would get triggered, the grant that would allow for the trigger of the bonding to make sure that that language is right. There was some concern about an amount of grant, which we didn't put in, and there was a reason why we did that.
Missouri Senate Minority Floor Leader Gina Walsh of Bell Fountain Neighbors adds, just because rural bridges are covered in this resolution does not mean other bridges are forgotten.
Well, I think if there's a critical project, what it's going to do, those projects are going to come off the list now. So other projects that are critical are going to move up on the list. Some of them are either in my district or right near my district, and some of those bridges and overpasses are literally crumbling on the roads.
Senate Concurrent Resolution 14 took effect upon the governor's signature. MoDOT still has to approve the final project list, plus the state still needs a federal grant to get these bridges fixed. The total price tag to fix 215 bridges cannot exceed $310 million. And remember, you can follow these and other issues facing the Missouri Senate by visiting our website, senate.mo.gov. Reporting from the state capitol, I'm Dean Morgan.